This is our demonstration video. So because we used AirPlay to capture the screen, the time displayed on the status bar is actually not right. It is fixed to 9:41. So here we would like to show you the system time first. It is here. Our app is called Woodpecker, and let's start it. So first, do press OK because the motion and fitness activity supports one of our core functions. And here comes to our main user interface. You will get this empty timeline at the very first time. And you can see those vertical lines with some keywords, and those numbers are the 24 hours of the day. So here are several buttons, which are water, meals, sleep, and a play button. So we start from this play button. Here you can press the start button on the lower right corner, and two more buttons will pop up. These are the work and study action, and the light green one is study, so you can choose one of them. When you start working or studying, the system will put a starting mark on the timeline like that. So when you started to work or study, the sleeping function here is actually disabled because you are not really supposed to sleep while doing this stuff. Also, because we are creating a time-based app to make the demonstration easier, we try to modify the system time to show the effect. So here I make it 7:30 and stop the task. The system will ask you to have a self-reflection of your efficiency, and after doing the evaluation, a rectangle with a line and a dot showing your efficiency will show up on the timeline. So I modify the time again. I directly make it 1 day later at around midnight. So when the system detects that you are moving on to another day, it will automatically clear the timeline. Also, it will help you to recover the steps you walked within 24 hours. We used CM pedometer to get the step data. Those are my fitness data. I can press the blue button here to create a new record of the time that I drank water, and then put it here on the timeline. So if you want to sleep, you can simply press that sleep button here. Please allow this one if you want to use our own alarm clock. So here I modified the time to get to tomorrow directly, and when I press get up, there will be a feedback of your sleep quality. We used a accelerometer to implement the sleeping quality monitor, so the user will need to flip their phone and put it under the pillow. Your score is related to the movement while you're sleeping. So also you can get yourself an alarm clock if you want. It will be demonstrated in this video later. So here we are putting some more data to the timeline, like eating meals, studying, etc. So maybe I think I'm studying normal. And as you can see, as we update our data, the system will help you to automatically generate your movement data, which is the steps you walked during each hour. You're free to lock your app or lock your screen or close the app. This system will help you to recover the recent data. You're also free to start a task from day 1 and end it up on day 2. the system is quite smart actually. So once you input the data into the app, all of them will be stored to the database. You will not lose your data unless you uninstall the app. We are doing some more recording, so we can skip it a bit. And we would like to go to the next function, which is the calendar view. Yeah, here. By pressing this calendar button, you will get access to the calendar view. The little circular mark will mark down the days that you used the app to record your life. If you look closer, you'll find that each mark looks a little bit different. Actually, the green one is our study and working time, and the orange one is our step data. We used some method to map it to the interface, so the interface can be more interesting and meaningful. And on the lower part here, there are some more data of the average daily performance of the month and the year. So hopefully it may help the user to adopt a healthier lifestyle. You can change the months by clicking on the two little arrows, and you can go to the previous and the next month. You can click on each one of those little buttons to get into the daily view of that day, which is input by yourself. Those pictures are stored in the database. You cannot click on a future day, but if you click on one of the old days, it will give you an empty timeline. Here we are checking our database, and you can see the months data are changing because we are switching between the months. And we can see some more data. Here you click on one of the days that you didn't start to use the app. It will give you an empty view. Yeah. And the future days are gray. You cannot touch one of them to check the data, which is not reasonable. So that's all for our demonstration part. Please check some other videos to know more about our idea. Thank you.